Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Tableside with Fire Bride. Today is not a cooking video. It is actually an unboxing. I had a very lovely lady send Husbrand and I a goodie box. And I was actually interviewing this lovely lady who sent us this goodie box. Her name is Marina Kelly. And my cat's in the background meowing. But this lovely lady is in the Taste of Home cookbook group that I am in. She is in my podcast group as well. And she's always posting pictures of her cooking, her recipes. This woman has won hundreds of competitions, bake-offs. She's been in newspapers. And as we unbox this massive box, which I'll go ahead and just show right now. Also, my background is my cookbook collection. Well, it's only some. Oh, Husband's gonna help me. Just like my desk. But yeah, it's this huge, massive thing. So, a little bit more. A little bit more. There we go. Thank you, baby. So, I went ahead and interviewed Miss Marina for words for this video. So, I'm going to go ahead. We'll just... I'm a professional. Alright. And she's also commenting on Facebook. So, gonna go ahead and open this.
Would you like someone with two hands to do
Maybe. So, the first question that I asked her was, what sparked your passion for food? So, she grew up in Glendale, California. She has, and a lot of it was just different cultures that came into her life. Like, her mom was from Spain. Her family, before she was born in California, but her family also moved to Cuba, so just with being of that family, growing up, she's learned Cuban food, she's learned Spanish food, sorry. Just different neighbors that came from different cultural backgrounds. She's learned some really good Mexican recipes and just all that throughout her life, and she would much rather learn to cook than to go outside and play with her neighbors or her friends. So now we're gonna open up the box. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. So he'll open up the first little box. But again, just some questions that I've asked her. I've asked her what her favorite dish is. She loves lasagna. It's been her favorite since she was a child. Also, her stepdad was Italian or Sicilian.
Yeah.
And he taught her how to make pasta on her mom's kitchen table, and her mom's freaking out about it. But she loves Italian, she loves Spanish or Mexican food, she loves Cuban food, again, just from family and all that. Her least favorite food was, she really hates liver and onions. She was telling me of how every Thursday her mom would make a big batch of liver and onions, and she hated the liver. She doesn't mind the onions, but she hated the liver. And her mom was, well, if you're not going to eat, then you're not going to eat anything. Her mom would go off and go take a shower and go about her business. Marina would go make a peanut butter sandwich and hide it in her room. And then she'd just eat the sandwich. And I thought that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
I've asked her how many fairs and competitions that she has competed in, and she feels that was a hard question to answer, but it's been over 200. She's competed in Pillsbury Bake-Offs, county fairs. She's competed in different newspapers, and she has her name in different newspapers and different magazines. She actually counted. I've asked her how many ribbons she's actually won, and she actually did count for the interview. She has 240 ribbons.
That's amazing.
Yes, and of course, like, she hasn't won every competition, but the fact that she's won 240, like, that's pretty awesome. I asked her if she can go back in time to one cooking event, which one would it be? And she said that it was hands down the Pillsbury Bake-Off in 1990. They actually flew her to Phoenix, Arizona. She went with her daughter, and even though she didn't win, but she met a lot of people. She made a lot of friends. She's still friends with quite a few of these people today. And I wish that I knew how to actually have an interview to put on here, because I loved talking to her. And I even told her, it's like, even before we became friends, I could just tell I would love to have a cup of coffee and just sit and talk with you. Like, you just seem like such a cool lady. And, she was just, had a lot of great memories there. I asked her, and I know the answer to it clearly, but I asked her if she had a cookbook and if she plans on publishing more. So, yes, she does have a couple of cookbooks, but she actually sent me one, and I've actually did a week of that I just cooked meals from her cookbook. She has another one that I currently do not have. She wants to actually make like a legacy cookbook of all the recipes that she's published in magazines and Taste of Home cookbooks, which she's also a Taste of Home community cook as well. But she wants to make a legacy of all the recipes that she has sent out that has won, and she wants to actually have a cookbook just on that. I asked her what her favorite dish is in her personal cookbook. So I don't have this one that this dish is from, but it's her beefy fried potato and cheese burritos. She was saying that her boys would just devour them, and I'm like, that sounds really good. You need to send me the recipe. So I'm sure she's going to send me the recipe to that. What is your least favorite meal in her cookbook? And she was like, I don't have an answer to that. So she loves everything that was in her cookbook, so that's good.
Well, and you would hope if they're going to be putting it in a book that is going to get published for other people.
Yeah.
You definitely want to believe in whatever recipes you're going to be putting in there.
Right, and maybe, because it also could have been that, she published her son's favorite dessert, but it may not have been hers, but it was her son, or something like that. But her answer was she didn't have an answer for that. Like, she liked everything that she made in her cookbook. I've asked her, have you had any recipes be published in any magazines and cookbooks? And I feel like just as I've been talking, I've already kind of said some, but she has recipes in Bon Appetit, Weight Watchers, Southern Living, Taste of Home. I have a couple of her a couple of Taste of Home cookbooks that actually has her recipes in them. And it's really cool because I'm like, I just think you're such a celebrity. This woman is very humble, very humbling. And she's just like, yeah. You know, it's just, she loves to cook. She loves to teach. She was telling me of how she likes to teach people to cook as well. And I just think that's awesome. Yeah. What, her top 5 cookbooks that are not Taste of Home, I made sure to specify that because, again, I met her through a Taste of Home cookbook group. Anything that is Pillsbury. She loves all Pillsbury cookbooks. Better Homes and Gardens. She really enjoys the King Arthur's Baking Companion. And she told me to look up George Geary. And apparently he has a lot of great stuff.
Okay.
So she said that he has the Cheesecake Bible, which I know I have that somewhere in all of this.
I wouldn't doubt it.
So, and the Women's Day Encyclopedia of Cookery volumes 1 through 12. I know I have some. I don't know which ones I have because, again, they're woven in here. So, yes. I've asked her, what cookbooks would you suggest to newer cooks? She said, a lot of Taste of Home's cookbooks, especially the Simple and Delicious. But apparently these ones are no longer in print. You can still find them, but they're not making new versions of the book. Which I have a couple, and there was one Simple and Delicious that had the creamy basil tomato soup.
Oh, yeah.
And the baked ham sandwiches. Those are really good. I agree. If you're a beginner, the Simple and Delicious, really good books. Where it happened? Any of the farmhouse cookbooks, any of the church community cookbooks, she says are really good. Those are really great for starting or for starters. I've asked her what her signature dish is for what people know her for. She says that she makes really good desserts, especially her cookies. This woman makes such nice looking bread.
Nice.
And I look for the day that she sends me some of her bread. She is known for different international cuisines, such as, again, lasagna. She loves lasagna. Apparently she makes really good enchiladas, which I love enchiladas, so I'm gonna have to try some of hers. And Cuban food. This was a fun question that I asked her. What her top 3 kitchen tools were that she could not live without. So, her kitchen aids, she has 3. She has Lily. She names her appliances much like me, so that's awesome. She has Lily, which is a dark blue. Big Bertha, which is a dark gray KitchenAid. But Big Bertha only makes an appearance around the holidays.
Sounds about right.
Because that's when you mass make those cookies and the breads and all that stuff.
Right.
And then she has Rose, which is a white hand mixer. But it's still a KitchenAid brand. She has a Ninja blender, which she had named Suki. And a lot of her, if I can pronounce this correctly, Cuisinart. Her Cuisinart knives and baking pans. So definitely knows what she wants or knows what she likes with her baking stuff. Her favorite cuisine, again, Italian and Mexican. She could not choose between the two, but those are her 2 favorite cuisines. What advice do you have for new cooks? And I really admire this advice, is to take a deep breath and actually thoroughly read your recipe multiple times. If there is a terminology that you don't know, actually look it up, Google it. Most of your basics cookbooks will have a terminology section, but definitely learn your terminology, because if if a recipe is telling you to mix and you start folding, obviously that's the wrong thing. Or if you are making a dessert that requires you to fold in your recipes and you mix it, well, that could actually ruin your dessert. So definitely learn your terminologies, read your recipe, and yeah, so. And I asked her if anyone has been influenced. Has anyone, been influenced by your passion and your enthusiasm over food? And she was like, well, I'm not quite sure. And I was like, actually, you really influence me. Like, I really admire the things that you make. And I get excited whenever you make a post that has your recipes, that has your pictures. And it's just, I love this lady. I love even though this is actually the first time we were having her food. I know she sent us some baked goods. I told her to kind of keep it a secret because I want to be surprised. But yeah, this lady is very inspiring. She seems like an absolute doll. And yeah, that was just a little bit of an interview that I had with Marina, and just wanted to share that. So now, as I'm sitting uncomfortably, I got stiff, we're gonna open up the goodies that she sent us. Okay. Oh, okay. So she sent, I knew about these. These are the chocolate molds. And they're flowers. And she sent some silicone molds too.
Nice.
So, yeah, if you guys have watched one of my previous videos, I have a bunch of vintage cookbooks. And now I can actually make some tomato jello and a pretty flower. Yay!
Moving on.
And she sent us
Melting chocolate.
Yes.
And it's pink.
Yes. You want to help? So.
Alright.
Alright, so I did know that she was sending me these, but as far as the other goodies, she was like, I specifically was like, please don't tell me.
Alright, here we go.
Okay. Well, do we want to take this out?
We want to just push this over.
Yeah. That way our cats can have the box, and I can stretch. Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh! Okay. So, I'm actually going to read this aloud, and she sent a letter. Hi, Lauren. Hi, Lauren. I'm sending you the uglies. That's awesome. The baked goods that just didn't measure up, or we were just but ugly for competition. Yeah, because there's the LA fair, I guess, this weekend. So, we got the uglies. And I'm super unhappy with them all, with all of them. Except the superstar cookies. I just don't understand why nothing turned out, and that's in caps. Now I remembered why I'm retired. Oh my goodness. And now that I actually heard her voice and got to hear her personality, now I'm just reading it. And that, anyway. Now I remembered why I'm retired from competition baking. I'm too darn old. I really wanted to toss them, but kids starving in Africa and the and the environmental stuff. I'm better keeping my promise to you, but eat them at your own risk. I would recommend you to close your eyes. And that Husbrand too. Oh, I promise you guys I can read. I would recommend
Close your eyes.
close your eyes.
That of Husbrand too.
Yeah, I was gonna read it. And don't let the kitty see them. Enclosed are Superstar cookies that contain 2 types of chocolate. Oh, 2 types of chocolates. Crushed pretzels. Oh my gosh. Toasted pecans and toffee bits that are topped with flaky sea salt. Oh my gosh. Oh, chocolate mocha buttercream sandwich cookies. Oh my goodness, yes. Oh. Cookies contains cocoa, coffee, espresso, cappuccino mix. Oh my goodness. And buttercream filling.
Wow. Contains
Nutella and cocoa. Girl. Yes. Orange Madeline muffins. Has fresh orange juice and zest and a honey syrup. We need milk. Meyer lemon bread was made from lemons from my tree. You have a lemon tree?
Wow.
It has hot lemon syrup and sweet lemony confectioner sugar icing to complement the puckery lemon loaf. I love how you word things. Oh my goodness. I sent along my apricot pineapple jam and lemon sugar. And of course the pink candy melt with flour candy molds. And in the future I will send you a couple of my homemade breads. Oh my goodness, yes. Just pick 2 of the flavors below and I will ship one of each. Plain cheddar and jalapeno, cinnamon raisin, orange cranberry, or everything bagel seasoning. I'm working on other flavors such as sweet and spicy nuts. These are delicious. They contain rosemary, cayenne, and brown sugar. Oh my goodness. As toasted onion and bacon, Parmesan and rosemary. Oh my goodness. And dried tomato and black olives. I hope you like this package and don't find me creepy. No, I don't find you creepy. LOL or weird. I love sharing, and many people in my immediate circle, you know the F word and the other F word, LOL. Family. Don't share. I'm sorry. Yeah, don't share my view of life. They feel I need to get over it and start living again. Since I lost my daughter, I have a permanent hole in my heart that not much seems to fill it. Like a broken glass, you fill it up with water, but it quickly drains out. But some liquids are thicker and stay in the glass. And Lauren, you are one of those thick liquids. Wait, that sounded terrible. That sounded terrible. Not that you are really thick. Not that you're really thick. But I hope you know what I mean. Don't be embarrassed to toss away something that looks hideous to eat. I don't think I will place at the fair. The ones I'm presenting look 1 degree better, but not enough to place or to get a ribbon. Hello to Husbrand and the kitties, Marina. And she sent me the Union Square Cafe's bar nuts. Ooh. Okay. Do we want to go get some milk?
I know you want some.
Yes.
I don't know if I.
Well, oh my goodness. We need a...
You have small glasses because these are easier to wipe around.
Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Okay. Baby!
Alright, I got milk.
Baby, look. I'm gonna get a picture before we actually... Oh my gosh.
That's all that stuff.
Oh my gosh. Okay, what do we want to try first?
You pick one.
Oh. Okay, we're going to go in with these cookies. I don't know which ones you are. Oh my... Ah! You think these are ugly? These are so pretty.
They might be the superstar cookies.
And they're baked with love.
It looks like they've got a lot of stuff in there, so I
Oh my
imagine.
gosh. Here.
Mm. Wow. That is good.
Oh my god.
I think it's interesting how like there's like salt that's topped up on it to give it like a something of just a slight savory edge to it, even though the cookie overall is sweet.
Oh my gosh. And see, Marina was saying, well, they're not going to be as fresh. I'm like, you know, because she baked them for, you know, a couple days prior before she sent them to us. But even though, now granted, I don't know if the cookie is supposed to be as firm as what it is, but it is a great milk dunker. Like, oh my gosh.
Well,
Marina, these are delicious. Mmm. Oh my god. Okay. So these are the sweet and spicy nuts.
all right.
What are...
I think those are the same cookies.
Okay.
Let's try the Argentinian orange muffins next.
Oh my goodness. It's just... These are all just cookies. They're delicious. Okay.
Leave my milk alone.
Now this one was a little crushed, but it's okay. Oh.
You can definitely smell the citrus, but just like you don't even have to bring it up close, so you know this is going to have a big flavor impact.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Nice, moist, and chewy, and the flavor is very well defined. Like, you bite into this blindfolded, you know that this is orange.
Goodness.
The flavor and the texture and everything, this makes me think like this is the baked muffin version of the orange slices candy. Like, if that were turned into a baked good, this is what it would be.
Thank you for carrying the team on reviews. Oh my gosh. I forgot what you said this was. I'll have to... That is delicious. Thank you for loving us. Oh. Okay. Well, actually, this is like an apricot jam.
Yeah, that would...
Apricot pine... Ooh. This would be good on like some cream cheese.
Cream
with, like,
cheese.
some crackers.
And some toast. That would make a really good toast topping.
We will come back with the taste test for this in a little bit. We don't have bread.
No, we'll have to do that sometime later.
Alright, let's try.
The lemon bread.
Do you want to... It's a shark or an apple bag. Which one do you want to...
Let's split the apple bag.
That is my milk. Go away.
Son, go play with your mouse or something.
Oh. Look at how pretty that is. Beautiful loaf of bread. There you go.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh.
That's a nice...
And it's like that
It's already, like, I can
fresh
tell.
lemon.
Yes. And it's thick.
Oh.
The slice is thick and moist. That's a really good sign. Mm-hmm.
I can't wait for Christmas for you to send us Christmas cookies. Maria's gonna call it now. She's gonna send us something for Christmas. Oh my gosh.
That is just the right amount of lemon flavor in there. That's hard to master because sometimes you could either get into one of two ditches. You either have it to where the lemon flavor is so weak that it seems like the ingredient is the memory of a lemon. But on the other end of it, sometimes the lemon flavor is so overpowering it smacks you across the face. But this is right...
delicious.
Yeah, this is right in the middle of the road. This is really good.
This is so good.
All right.
I need more milk.
I'll get you some more.
Hello, son. You want to come here? Oh! Excuse me. Look at this chunk. Isn't he cute? Goodbye. If they don't crown you a winner, they're messed up. Okay.
Alright, let's cleanse our palates one more time for this last contender.
Well, we have no... excuse me. Excuse me. We have, what is it? Sweet and spicy nuts. They're right here. If you wanna... Okay, so I think these are the mocha cookies.
Mm.
Oh my. Oh my. They're like... Oh no, if you want to move the camera down some. Yeah. Oh, they smell so good. Alright, let's do this.
Alright. Oh, that's interesting.
It's like a whoopie pie.
Yeah, structure is kind of like a sandwich cookie.
Like one of the oatmeal cookies.
Yeah. Holy cow.
Oh.
Definitely lots of chocolate.
Oh my gosh.
I can taste a little bit of that salt too.
I love you. Thank you so much. Oh. Yeah, I can definitely taste the coffee. I'll have to put these in the fridge. I don't know what you were talking about them being ugly. What are you doing?
He's trying to get underneath the bubble wrap, but he can't. Because every time he tries to shove himself under, he pushes the bubble wrap forward. Gosh. It's a lot of sweets.
Good grief. Oh my goodness. That is very rich.
Yes. Rich is a good way to describe it. Personally, I could only pick out the chocolate amongst that. But granted, mocha as well as mocha is a kind of a chocolatey transition flavor anyway, so
Mocha's coffee and chocolate.
yeah, so I mean, like, but what I'm saying is between like the straight chocolate and the coffee, the mocha is a transitional flavor that probably makes it run together for me.
Okay, you ready to try these?
Your sweet and salty nuts, sweet and spicy nuts. Yes. Reach in and grab a handful.
Oh, there's pistachios. I want to get a good mixture. There's like pecans, almonds, Bollock seed peanuts, Brazil nuts. That's quite a contrast from like such sweet to just straight up savory.
No, I would definitely say this is savory.
I'm cold. Baby. If my thumb was the size of my big toe, would you still love me?
Yes.
Okay. That's it.
That's good. That is a...
That was delicious.
I don't really know what to compare those sweet and spicy nuts to. They're like a flavor profile all their own. And that's saying something because I work at a factory that, granted, I'm in the dry pack department with a lot of packaged oatmeal and so forth, but the factory still does a lot of trail mixes and roasted nuts. And there's quite a bit of seasonings and flavor combinations, but can't say I've had something like this before.
Those are so good.
It's very unique. I think that takes care of everything except for the apricot and pineapple jam. We'll have to give an occasion to try that out sometime later.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get bread.
Yeah.
Amongst some other groceries. But what was your favorite?
Oh goodness.
Here, let's scoot this out of the way so I can stretch my legs. Oh.
The Superstar cookies were really good.
Yes.
I would also say I really like the Argentinian orange muffins. Those were really good, and that was a very unique flavor and texture, especially when it comes to muffins. What about yours?
Oh my goodness. Okay. Number one is the cookies. I'm assuming these are the Superstar cookies. Yes. Then I really like the lemon bread. The muffins came in third. I liked these, but they were, and I get it. They were shipped a few days after, but then these, the
espresso cookies?
Yeah. And then the nuts. I mean, the nuts were still... everything was absolutely delicious.
Oh, yeah. Well, and it's like... everything in here was fairly unique. I would say... I guess I would have put the muffins in a top just because of how much it surprised me, because not just of how unique it is, but also, I mean, with how well the flavors and textures were executed and everything. Like, that was a whole nother experience. I'd had, nuts or espresso flavored cookies and stuff like that before, albeit not necessarily in this form, but the muffins were probably a whole new experience than what I had had previously.
I'm really excited about our bread order next month. So we'll definitely have to look over and see which one. Okay. That was so good. That was awesome. All right. So, Husbrand, what do you think?
Oh, definitely Husbrand approved.
Yay! Yeah, I would definitely say everything well, you already dubbed it Husbrand approved. Wife, or words. Everything's wife approved. And if you ever send us the recipe, Marina, or if there's somewhere in here, I'll look, I guess. But yeah. So until we get the recipes, they are Husbrand approved.
They certainly are.
I'm like, words, come on, come to me. But I don't know which cat that is.
That was Binks.
Okay. Anyway. But thank you guys for coming to watch this video. Thank you for hanging out with us. If you guys want to see more content, But yeah, if you guys want to see more contents like what you've been seeing, then just go ahead and give this video a like, hit subscribe, go tell everybody that the new cool YouTube channel that you found. But alright, with everything, I think we touched on everything.
Yeah.
But alright, you guys have a good one.
Have a good one, guys.
Bye.